Time for Twins Pod.
Then I'm getting sucked off.
Yeah.
Well, we've been on Gutfeld before.
Yeah.
We went on that one time. You had a pretty long standing position with them, right, on Gutfeld?
Probably about a year and a half or so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They called us back, but I was like, "Fuck, man, it's in New York. I'm tired of traveling." So I was like, "Yeah." In New York, I just get irritated. I hate New York. I really hate that city.
I kept an apartment there just to do the show, but they canceled me from the show.
Why did you do that?
Oh, for asking a woman for coffee in the at Fox News.
You know why they canceled?
This is true.
You know why they canceled? Because they knew you wanted to fuck her. That's why you can't be fucking
and they was hating on you.
They said, no, I've been trying to get
think
that.
about it. Why did you ask him for coffee?
You
would just stick your dick in him.
I needed coffee.
I've been trying to.
I needed a cup of coffee.
Hey kid, I've been trying to fuck that chick for years. And he just gonna come in here and fuck her before I do? Nah, fire his ass.
I wanted to take her out, have coffee, and have diarrhea for 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, I asked the girl.
What was it? They Brett Ford your ass, huh?
Yeah. Well, he took a picture of his dick, which is still not bad.
Every girl I bang, I send him a dick pic.
That's
like everybody does that. You're a sick fuck. That's why.
I think. Yeah, yours. He sent me one. That's how he booked the show. He had the address written on it.
So what happened?
In really small font.
What happened in your situation?
So I used to go on Gutfeld all the time. I loved it. I loved going on the show.
Yeah, great
It was
show.
a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And then I did a comedy special for Fox Nation.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
okay.
It
Blowing up.
Did really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was there to promote the Fox Nation special. And then I had Gutfeld at night. I was doing all the shows to promote it.
Right.
So I did an interview, and then I needed an office because I had Gutfeld in like an hour. So I just needed somewhere to hang out.
Okay.
In fact, I had phone therapy. I do it once a week.
Oh, really?
Keeps me fucking sane.
Yeah.
And we talk about this stuff. We talk because dating feminists in New York City. It's crazy, dude.
Women crazy.
Dude, the amount of pussy I gave up voting for Trump, that's a lot of pussy. There was a lot of pussy. Oh, my God, dude.
There was a lot of pussy.
Literally, dude. The girls would fucking go insane if I even like said one positive thing about him. So
Well, they came out with a study like a majority of women that vote left are mentally ill.
they're all fucking sick. Yeah. They hate themselves. They're all in these corporate fucking just like slave positions.
Then you
and
combine that with the Negro vote, man. There goes your party.
someone just got cancer from that. You fucking N-word.
Hey, so I want to go back to the story. That's right. I gave someone cancer. Yeah. How selfish of me. Cancer.
Well, I think if you say Negro, it only causes urinary tract infections. It's not as extreme.
Yeah. Right.
And if it's a hard G, maybe some gas.
Right.
I'm gonna go to my show tonight. Those black people, fucking hell, someone was saying the N-word around here. My heart is flaring up.
Yeah.
So I'm in the office doing therapy, literally talking to my therapist about I want to get married and have kids. Like,
right.
It's not easy these days.
Yeah.
You know, I'm successful. I'm under 6 feet tall. On Tinder, I'm 2,000 millimeters. I had to switch it. So we're talking about this stuff. And I see a girl walk by, and we had a little flirty moment. And he was like, "Go talk to her." Like, we have to. He's like my trainer. He's like he's like Rocky.
Yeah.
Go talk to her. Hey, you get coffee. You grab me by the pussy.
He cussed the bottle.
So, anyways, I talked to one girl for a bit, and she's working. So I just said goodbye. And then another girl, she was like making eyes at me. You know when a girl wants you to talk to her.
Right. Yeah.
We have a conversation. We're flirting.
I
said, I got to go on Gutfeld. Why don't we grab coffee sometime? She said, great. Gave her my phone, puts her number in. I walk away, and I nearly get tackled by security. I go, what the fuck's going on? He goes, you've been reported for harassment. I literally was like, you have the wrong guy. I thought I was in a fucking prank show.
Right.
And I go, I just asked to go for coffee. I go, is that against policy? He goes, bro, it's fucking crazy here. He goes, please go with me. I have to do my job. Like, these women are nuts. He was totally on my side. He goes, you didn't break any rules. He goes, please come downstairs. Then he hides me in an elevator shaft because these cunts are coming down the hall. Yeah, dude.
This is Fox News?
It was fucking humiliating. And I'm on my way to go on Gutfeld. I go, you can't kick me out. I'm going on TV.
Right.
I was like, I don't really work here, but I'm going to go tell some jokes.
They act like you sent a dick pic or something.
Yeah. And so apparently what we think happened, because I tweeted about it and the press picked it up. I didn't expect that to happen. It was on all fucking Hollywood Reporter, all that shit. And so we talked, and they're like, this is so, they're making it up. And they said, we think it was a woman, a manager, somebody, you know, a higher up, who they're the ones that reported you. Wow. And so that is how it goes. You know, that's feminism right there.
Wow, that is.
And so they canceled my next appearance, and I called the booker of Gutfeld. I'm like, dude, this crazy thing just happened. It didn't happen. I even have screenshots. I texted the girl. I said, please let me know if this causes any problems. Because I just booked my whole tour based on going on Gutfeld. Because when I go on, I have to do 4 shows instead of 2. Or if I do 1, I got to do 2. So, like, there was a lot of pressure on that. You know?
Exactly.
They have every right to not have me on. You know, it's not my show. I don't get paid. You're not under contract. But this changed this doubled my sales. Or maybe they went up by 25%.
Oh, when you're in the show?
And they just were like, sorry, can't have you back. You know, the schedule's booked. And I could just tell. I knew it was from that thing. And I waited 2 months.
That's got to hurt, man. That's the largest late night show on TV.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fans from that show now. So I'm grateful for that. But I decided I'm going to go public with it. Because this show, that's all we make fun of is the woke shit.
Right. And then you get fired.
I got let go because of that. Feminism, the woke stuff, cancel culture. And I'm like, you know, I was watching Jordan Peterson. He's like, well, you know, you got to just tell the truth, you know. You tell the truth. You don't say the N-word too bloody much.
Yeah.
And, you know, clean your room. You need some lobster. And I was like, fuck it. I just told the truth. This thing happened. And so, yeah, that's it. I'm off. I wish it all didn't happen. But any one of those guys from the show could have spoken up and said, we know Tyler.
And they didn't.
Like, you're interacting with a lot of people. You're in the hair, makeup, the guests. I've had female guests ask me out. So can I get them canceled?
That's crazy.
If that's the standard?
So did he even bother talking to the girl that you swap numbers with, or?
I don't know they probably just want this to go away. They're not I'm not an employee there, you know. If they fired Tucker Carlson, who was making them the most money out of anybody,
right? Yeah,
they're not gonna, you know. But I'd rather have my pride and actually just stand up to it than I could have waited for some sort of legal thing to take place. And I texted Greg, and he said, this went to the legal department. It's out of my control. You got to be patient. And I was like,
oh, it's still in the process?
Yeah, but I was like, what is that? That could be a year, 2 years.
That's just something that shakes you up. And
And I got Gutfeld people coming up to me nonstop. I'm talking at the airport. The ticket person, the TSA, the pilot comes out, brings me in the cockpit.
Right.
Everybody watches that show.
Right.
Well, not everybody, but a lot.
A lot, yeah.
And so I thought, I'm not going to lie to them. It's like every day, where'd you go? What happened? So I was like, this is what happened.
Damn.
You know?
Damn.
But the woke stuff's not over.
Yeah.
And it's New York City, man. That Fox News is in New York City.
Yeah, the last place I would think that would happen would be around a bunch of so-called conservatives or Republicans.
But they're not at Fox.
Yeah.
You got to imagine. Think about how many employees are in that building in New York City. Most of them are still left-leaning people.
Right.
Probably couldn't get a job at CNN. And they're there, and they're resentful. You know?
Wow.
So you got a bunch of left-leaning feminists working at Fox. Any chance to take someone out? You know, that's probably what happened. And good for her. She did it. She succeeded.
Think I mean, because he was on the show for like a year?
Probably a year and a half.
Sounds like a serious lawsuit to me.
No.
I wasn't an employee, though.
Yes.
You know, I mean.
It's not like a paid thing, neither. You're not
Well,
under any other
Slavery
contract.
ended a long time ago. If you want to show regularly for over almost a year and a half, and then they get rid of you over something like that, I mean,
Yeah.
you are an employee of Fox.
No, you're
They
not.
can call it whatever they want, but you are an employee.
Nah. They're not. He's not getting paid.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't paid.
Oh, that's
Just
He
an
was just there
appearance.
for the exposure. We've been
Right,
on
right,
that.
right.
They didn't pay us.
No, they
It's
don't
just
pay.
exposure. So he's
Right.
not employee. So what the fuck you talking about?
It sounds like modern day slavery to me.
Yeah, I know, but-
Because I would think, I
Well,
know they
look.
didn't pay us, but I would think if you want to show regularly for a year and a half, they will start compensating you at some point.
I mean, yeah, if that was my show and it was the Tyler Fisher show, I hope I would be paying people
Yeah.
to come on. You know, there's 4 people on the show,
Yeah.
so 3 are getting paid. No, 2 are getting three are getting paid, and 2 aren't. You're all making that show happen. Like
Right.
I got to write my own jokes. You get the topics. I go and I spend time writing, but that's neither here nor there. I wish they would want to clear it up.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't, that's fine. But I don't think it would take much to investigate this and go. Tyler
I
asked
could
to go for
investigate this in
coffee.
3 minutes.
It's not harassment.
Right.
That's a guy asking for consensual coffee during the day. I didn't
Yeah.
say let's go fuck in the broom closet. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
it's fucking crazy.
Right. Yeah. That's insane.
And I feel bad for young men because like I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
But most guys see this stuff and they're too afraid to even talk to women.
Yeah.
And this is why.
Right.
So,
Man.
anyways, you guys want to get coffee?
You don't get off my show. That was too much. Fucking asking a black guy. for
Black
coffee.
people don't drink coffee.
We drink cocoa.
Cocoa. Fuck, I
We
should
drink
ask
hot
her
chocolate.
for cocoa. I don't know. The girl was 12. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it.
Hey, y'all already know about our Cummins Turbo Diesel giveaway, right? Check out the new giveaway. Yeah, King Ranch 250, 6.7 liter Power Stroke Turbo Diesel. Yeah. They call this color on here the Star White, but what it really is, that's that white supremacy white. Look at it. It's white, but it's got the sparkles in it. Yeah. Like God touched it. And look what else it comes with. This is like 2-in-1. Yeah. If you got a meth lab, this is perfect. Get some Breaking Bad going. It's got solar capabilities, which means you can go off the grid. Yeah, perfect for a serial killer. White truck, white camper, it's a white man's dream. Yeah. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy on the site gets you automatically in and win. But we're giving you 10 times the interest. Yeah. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details. Yeah.